2006, Chevrolet first released the TrailBlazer SS. However, in a time of rising gas prices and everybody talking about hybrids, there wasn't much of a market for an SUV touting 400 brake horsepower. In fact, the TrailBlazer SS was only sold for 4 years before Chevrolet discontinued it. I guess you could say that these are pretty rare. Let's get started.
What's up guys, KO36 here. Today's review, we have a 2006 Chevrolet TrailBlazer SS. This thing is pretty cool, guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys know all about these. I'm not too familiar with them myself, so I do apologize if I have any misinformation here, but this is a pretty fast SUV. It is 4,600 pounds, so it is pretty heavy, but it does come armed with a LS2. And for those of you guys who know LS motors, know that they're pretty strong motors and they respond awesome to just bolt-ons and of course a tune. So this one is pretty much stock. It's right around 400 brake horsepower with 400 pounds-feet of torque. And this one is the base model package, the 1SS. There's a 1SS and the 3SS. 3SS comes with a nice radio, more interior amenities. This one is the 1SS, so it's pretty much bare bones. He does have an upgraded radio here, upgraded head unit, it's pretty nice. But everything is pretty basic in here as far as dash quality, you know. I think most of the, when you're buying one of these, you're buying it mostly for the engine it comes with, and then of course the room, you know. Inside here you have a lot of room. Passengers in the back have a ton of room. Of course, everything is just really open and really nice. The steering wheel is pretty nice. It's pretty big, but it has a nice shape to it, and then it has these really nice grooves in here for grip. And then of course you have the nice SS badge right there in the middle. I do like the tack, the overall font of it, and just overall look is pretty nice. The seats, they're cloth, and they have a little nice SS badge right there. They're pretty nice and they're very comfortable. Not too much hip or leg support to kind of keep you held in, but I imagine, you know, you don't really get one of these to go corner carving with, so it suits the TrailBlazer just fine. But other than that, guys, though, we're gonna take this thing for a little drive, see how she handles, and see how the power is, of course. He does have some suspension mods on here. It's got a spring kit, it's lowered, and he has some 22-inch rims on here, so pretty big. And it comes with a 4-speed automatic, so we're gonna see just how it performs, you know, how fast it shifts and stuff like that. And so anyways, guys, let's get started. Whew. This thing is really nice. Initial impressions are really good, guys. This thing rides really smooth as expected. Even on the 22-inch rims that he has on here, this thing rides really nicely. I'm really impressed with the ride quality. Of course, you got the nice LS2 singing along. Engine sounds great, and power feels just really good. Just putting around town here, very nice so far. Transmission is actually shifting pretty good, a little bit quicker than I thought it would. To be honest, I was kind of expecting a little bit laggy of a shift, especially with the stock tune. But so far, it's shifting pretty good, a lot better than I expected. So very impressed so far, guys. Brakes feel okay. They don't feel especially strong, but definitely adequate for a vehicle this size. Power feels great, guys. Just putting around here, a lot of low-end torque, a lot of power. Very impressed with this motor so far. This engine sounds so good. You gotta give the Chevrolet. They make some good sounding motors, and this LS2 is no exception. It sounds wonderful, even with just a simple muffler and a resonator delete. Oh my gosh, this thing sounds awesome. Ride quality, as I said earlier, guys, excellent. Just rides so smooth. You know, I don't know how this is possible with these 22-inch rims, but this thing rides really nice. You do feel the road a little bit, but it's still really smooth, and it's a really comfortable ride. These seats are very comfortable. Very impressed with, overall with this vehicle so far. thing sounds so good. Yeah, there is a little bit of body roll, even with the spring kit that he has on here. You do notice a little bit, but you gotta remember this is a pretty heavy vehicle. Woo! That exhaust sounds really good. Yeah, you definitely feel the weight of the vehicle as you're throwing around these corners, but I have a feeling that if you're in the market for one of these cars, you're not really looking for its handling capabilities. You do notice some body roll here and when you start pushing it hard in the corners. But overall, she's handling pretty good, a lot better than I actually initially thought she would. Oof, you can never get tired of hearing that LS2. Motor sounds fantastic, guys. I just love the sounds coming out of it. Yeah. Woo. She pulls good. Oh, the popping right there of the exhaust. Very nice. 4,500 RPMs. Whoa, wow. Woo. Woo. Oh man, she's quick, guys. She's quick. Yeah, for pretty much a stock car, you know, stock tune, everything, this thing pulls pretty nicely. I imagine with some bolt-ons and a tune maybe, or even some boost, this thing would hurt a lot of feelings. Woo. This thing is a lot of fun to drive, guys. I didn't think you could have this much fun in an SUV, but woo, you sure can. You sure can, guys. This thing is a lot of fun. All right, we're gonna do another second gear pull here. 3,000 RPMs, pretty low, 35 miles an hour, here we go. Yeah, pull is really nice. Woo. Yeah, she's quick. I love the power delivery. You get just a lot of power throughout the whole RPM range. Really nice, guys. Really nice. Honestly, guys, I can say for an SUV, this thing is a lot of fun. And, you know, I wouldn't mind owning one, especially when you consider the aftermarket that's available for these things, you know. I can just imagine with a turbo, even on low boost, this thing would be pretty powerful. You know, you got rear wheel drive, you got this LS2 motor, then the transmission seems okay. You know, I'm not sure how much more power it can handle, but man, this thing is really nice.
Well guys, that's it for today's review. I hope you enjoyed it. This TrailBlazer SS overall was pretty impressive. Ride quality was excellent and the LS2 made the SUV move along quite nicely. Until next time guys, you stay cool and keep loving your cars.